everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of the Ratliff Mandolins Weekly Production Diary. My name is Audie Ratliff, and let me tell you what's going on this week and how the workflow is going to work out around the shop. As many of you know, we are at the end of one batch, and we haven't really started the next batch of 10 mandolins yet. So we're in that limbo area where I usually try to take care of loose ends and repairs and anything that needs to be taken care of outside of regular mandolin production. Also, in this particular batch, we have extra mandolins, 2 extra mandolins actually, over and above the 10. So I am going to, job number 1 this week is try to get strings, hardware and strings on these 2 mandolins, and I will probably call at least one guy from the next batch and offer him the opportunity, the very rare opportunity around here, to come and play more than one, not even more than one. This is actually going to be 4 mandolins because I still have mandolins 9 and 10 here, and I'm not going to ship them out until I get these strung up. So I'm going to have 4 mandolins here, and I'll have this guy will have the extremely rare opportunity of playing 4 and making his choice, because usually I have one mandolin, I string it up, put it in a box, it's out of here. The next mandolin comes along, I get it strung up and put in a box, and it's out of here. Never people call me and say, can I come and play a mandolin? And I have to say, no, I don't have any here. They're, as soon as I'm done with them, they're in a box and they're out. So this is a very, very, very rare opportunity to have not 1 or 2 or 3, but actually 4. It's never happened before. 4 mandolins, brand new mandolins right here, ready to go. So I'm going to give the opportunity to at least, like I said, one of the guys from the upcoming batch lives within driving range. And so I'm going to give him a quick call at some point this week and say, hey, you can actually come over here and take your pick of these mandolins. So we're going to do that. Job number 1 this week is going to be make sure that we get hardware and strings on these mandolins. And then any leftover time, we're going to start on the repairs that I'll share with you if we get time. And I want to mention the fact that I have a box back here, and as I go through the shop and as I'm cleaning this or doing that, and I see something that might make a good addition to the Luthier's yard sale that I intend to have in the future, I throw it in a box, and we've already got the box half full of stuff. So we're going to have a Luthier's yard sale at some point in the near future. So stay tuned for that in future episodes. And other than that, that's a good introduction to what my week is going to be like. We'll start right here. I now have the first of the extra mandolins with strings on it. Nice curly maple back, neck, sides, spruce top. This one actually has a bound peg head and an ebony bridge, nickel plated hardware. And this is the first of the extra mandolins. Let's see what it sounds like. Sounds pretty good. We're going to put this one in the case and put it with these other 2, mandolins 9 and 10. Now we've got 3 mandolins here in the shop. By the way, I I think I mentioned it already. That's a very rare thing for me to have any mandolins here because I usually put strings on them, put them in a box, ship them out of here. But I'm actually going to wind up with 4 here at one time. Isn't that something? Okay, so this is the last of the mandolins, the extra mandolins that we had in this batch. The only thing that I have left to do is put the tags in, and I took some video of me putting this hardware and the strings on. So let me run that right now. And then when that's through running, I'll come back and maybe play a tune on this thing. The last of the extra mandolins. Now we can move on to the repair work, I think. Now, as the week draws to a close, I'm going to close this video off as well. It is Friday afternoon, about mid-afternoon, and the work progress this week was that we have 4 mandolins now ready to ship out or do whatever we want to do with them. So I'll have to address that issue next week. And another thing that we're going to address next week is that I have nothing standing in front of me now to keep me from doing the repair work. And so for the rest of the day and next week, we're going to concentrate, and that's going to be the big goal for the week, is to get rid of all this repair work so that we can move on to the next batch. Now, to that end, I've got a little bit of time before the day ends, of course. And I am going to grab this guitar, which is not the first thing that came in for the repair thing, but the last thing. A friend dropped this off the other day as I was going out the door someplace, and I told him I don't even have time to look at it right now, and he said it's got a broken tuning key, and I don't even have any idea what kind of guitar it is. So we're going to open this thing up and see what we can do, put it back together. Let's see what we got. It is a Fender Acoustic, their California series, Sonoran. I've never seen one. Let me adjust the camera so you can see what's wrong with the tuning key. And obviously, one whole button has busted off. And the broken button is here, but I'd say there's no fixing that. Alright, let's take it out and see what we can't do with it. Hey, I'm going to close this video off like I said. Thank you so very much for watching all the way to the end. Come back with us next week on the next episode of the Ratliff Mandolins Weekly Production Diary.